And this sounds funny, but it's humbling. It's kind of embarrassing. Because I used to be the one that did that. And now I'm relying on him. And it goes against human nature to have to rely on him. Because it's faith. People tell me, I'm filled with the Spirit. I'm a believer, but I'm in fear. Why are you in fear? I don't know how I'm going to make my bills. I don't know how I'm going to make it next month. I don't know how I'm going to make it when I retire. My 401k, this economy's just killed me. The gas prices, I don't know how. And I look at them, I say, okay, I don't know about you, but I know about me. I'm on the one-day plan. Now, you don't understand. I'm on the Monday plan. Today, Mark and Sue had me out, and they had this pork roast that looked like 3 pigs in one, just huge. And Rob ate more than me. And then they had these glazed carrots, and they had green beans with garlic and olive oil and all these onions in them, broccoli and cauliflower and fruit and creme brulee and salad and roasted potatoes and sweet potatoes, just free. I'm still burping. I'm staying in the Holiday Inn. Free. Somebody paid for it. There's free coffee. It's like the coffee fountain. My truck is full of gas because somebody put money in an offering plate somewhere. I mean, I got my pillow in my room, so it's like I'm home. My room, I got the air. You could hang meat in my room. I know I'm not paying it. I'm not paying the utility bill. Somebody else is paying it. All I'm trying to tell you is it's Monday and God supplied all my needs today. So I don't know about you, but I'm on the one-day plan. Are you with me? So if you live 5 years, 6 years, 20 years, 57 years, and it's Tuesday and it's 3 p.m. and your bills are due, guess what? If you're alive, I am's going to be around too. 90% of depression is because people worry about provision. 90% of depression is because people worry about money. They worry about tomorrow. You know what Jesus said in red? Don't worry about tomorrow. It's in red letters. He wants you to live one day at a time. Well, I hate this guy. I know you do, son. That's why you're in the long-term course. I don't have a website. I don't have a place for people to donate money. I've never asked for a penny. And I've had in these 32 months, 283 churches. I've had more money given to me from people than churches. I kind of like the one-day plan. It goes against my great. It goes against my nature. But God's transforming me into his likeness. And it's just happening in the two. You with me? Then he said in Numbers chapter 9, verse 15, said when the cloud stayed on the tabernacle, they wouldn't move. But when the cloud lifted, they would journey. If it was a day, a month, a year, it didn't matter how long. As long as it hovered, they would stay. When it lifted, they would follow. And God says, I'll give you directions for the next step. Now what? Just stand. It's holiness. Well, God, I don't like this. I know you don't. You're in the class. So I lose all that money, and I don't know what to do because all I've ever done is construction. And God says, buy a Bible. So I bought a Bible. And I told you the other night, he called me to preach. I thought, okay, I got 3 weeks to live. I mean, are you kidding? Preach? How do you make a living preaching? I don't know how you do it. And so God has faith and he has directions for the next step. He doesn't have 10 steps. He doesn't have 50 steps. He doesn't have 5 years. He doesn't have a 30-year plan. He has a one-step plan. Well, I hate that. I know some, but I want you to live by faith because it makes me so happy when you live by faith. He said, preach. Are you kidding? So I stepped out and said, okay, I'll preach. Because I already said the big yes in 95 when I died. God resurrected me, so every other yes isn't as big. And so I went home, prayed for a meeting, because if I'm called to preach, it'd be nice to have a meeting. And I got a call from Noel George, who pastors in Monette, Missouri. And he said, can you come and do a meeting? I said, when? He goes, 2 weeks. I said, let me check my schedule. Oh, I don't know why I said that. I don't know why I said it. Didn't have a schedule. And I went and did a revival, and miracles happened. And people were saved. And hundreds were filled with the Spirit. And I've had 1,000 calls since that first step. 1,000 churches have called me in 32 months. One step at a time. I don't want to live any other way. I like the one step, one day at a time plan. In Numbers chapter 12, Moses was having a bad day because his associate pastor and his worship leader turned on him, Aaron and Miriam. And they said, Moses, who do you think you are? We get Revelation 2. Sounded like a prophetic church. And that's a joke. That's a joke. I shouldn't have said it. Forgive me, guys. Worse than the cat joke last night. I'm sorry. My cat comment made us have a shortfall. I'm sorry for the cat. I love cats. I love them. Lord, I'm sorry I lied. I'm just trying to make up for my blunder last night.